I can't.
Chick-fil-A food nasty, but they got great service.
That's up to opinions.
Right. I mean, so it's somebody else's food though. The same thing. Because somebody may think that food's delicious, and then somebody else might come in and be like, "Oh, that food nasty."
But I think like for your Chick-fil-A example,
go to Popeyes and get shit on it,
get cussed out, maybe get your food spitted.
So I think that do you think any I guess in like a restaurant or brewery, anything really, any kind of company, you think the experience is more important than the product?
Make more money that wasn't there before. Like Hennessy is almost bankrupt without black people. And 30 years ago, black people wasn't drinking, maybe 40 years ago, black people wasn't drinking Hennessy.
So what I'm saying is that
local bottle shop.
So black people, that's not for you. So I'm just playing.
Nope, black people is for you. This is a very, very sweet shit. So
black people all over got like live for the white woman.
Oh.
Can you name that white woman? First one up.
I don't think she will.
Brewsing Banter Podcast. Brewsing Banter Podcast. What up? Welcome to Brewsing Banter Podcast. I'm your host, Rob G. And with me, as always, is the legendary Brew Crew. What up, fellas?
I was reading this weekend.
Mama.
Nah, it doesn't taste like dirt.
My name is Lou Belgians, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm wondering, does Delaware have an actual culture?
This is the podcast that we talk about beer, but we also talk about a lot of things that's happening in the world, politics, movies, anything really that comes to our mind while we're here sampling these brews. Grab a drink and pull up a chair.
Ooh, we love you, Brewsing Banter Podcast.
What up? Welcome to Brewsing Banter Podcast, where the topic is rocking the brew. Well, that'd be the fuel. I'm your host, Rob G, and with me, as always, the legendary Brew Crew. What's going on, fellas?
Well, hi.
Hello, everyone out there.
My voice is a little shaky from screaming at the TV yesterday. Shout out to the Sixers.
7-6. Heck yeah. What a game.
Why'd you have to scream at the TV?
Right.
Because he was home. They didn't hear. They couldn't hear him in Boston if he didn't scream.
Right, exactly.
Was it a nail biter though? Not really.
Yeah. I think
it kind of turned into one.
They was down by.
It wasn't trying to harder.
It was right. We gotta make this competitive.
Yeah, they were trying hard. I was like,
a lot of fugazi on the ref's part.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, it was. That's true.
A lot of fugazi, but it's all right. They fought through it. They persevered all the way. Go 7-6 all the way to the finals and win a championship. Parade down Wall Street. See y'all at the end of June.
You think if they actually won a championship, would Embiid retire?
He could. So what? Go. It's like it's gonna be so hard to go back to back. What's the point? Like I only need one, my guy. Right. It's just like a team. I just need one.
Y'all think the turnout would have been the same if Tatum was playing?
Yes.
Yeah, because one, he only played a handful. He didn't play a lot this season. They were still the number 2 seed. So it's the same team that was dominant all through the year, except for
And as well as they were playing with Jason Tatum, they're a jump shooting team, and they really don't want to do nothing else.
Right, and
they want to shoot. They want to shoot 40 to 60 threes, and if they don't shoot 30%, they're gonna lose. So what I think Nick Nurse, the coach of the Sixers, did was his strategy was like, "Yo, just let them penetrate. They're gonna kick it out. They're not gonna go. And if they penetrate and like literally dunk it, it's 2 points. Like thank God, and then contest every single three that they shoot." So when they got open threes, they nervous. And that's exactly what happened in the last 2 games. Cheers to them.
If this is your first time joining us, we are glad you have joined us for this another episode of Brewsing Banter Podcast. To our returning bruisers and bruisettes, we are glad you're back for another wonderful episode of Brewsing Banter Podcast. But before we get into everything, we always like to know what we are drinking on. If we're
New Orleans. Yeah. So I don't know what this is called.
It's a struggle.
All right, the balls is crazy.
Yo, I'm so tired. That's why I've been struggling all day. I don't know what this is called. I ain't gonna lie. To chop a top. And I know it was told. I know it was said out loud. But
is that like a city in New Orleans or something like that? I mean, in Louisiana, maybe.
Or maybe an Indian chief. I don't know.
Yeah,
it definitely sounds some Indian vibe. But Tachapatalis Odyssey is what it's called, and it's a American Pale Ale. This is a 5.5% ABV, so it's a easy drinker, of course. But this looks like it's a collab between Mama Mia's Foods. It's just something else under her thing. Oh, Team. This is crazy. So Mama Mia just says Team Whip them pots. I guess that's what they call themselves. Team Whip them pots.
Okay.
Pots and that, like DEM pots. And Cajun Fire, Port Orleans Brewing, and the hops were grown by Roy Farms. So that's what the Velvet. So I'm assuming this is the one
with the velvet cake.
Yeah, because now I'm looking, they got the little velvet cake hop logo joint on there at the bottom, all the way at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's a legit American Pale Ale. This is what it looks like in the glass. Nice and golden and just beautiful. Easy drinker. Tastes pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I would pass me another of these.
And for those who don't know, the velvet cake is the hop that if you're using it, you are supporting the National Black Brewers Association.
Yes.
2A. So that is their hop. So so check it out.
Based off of the because it's Juneteenth is coming up, and Juneteenth velvet cake is it's like a staple dessert for Juneteenth.
Maybe
or black people.
Black, right? Yeah. Maybe fried chicken.
fried chicken and
watermelon. Yeah, that's what I got.
Fried chicken, watermelon, hops. You know what niggas like.
You know how many white people like that shit too, man?
Y'all
stereotype us to death.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because we made it look good.
It'd be funny because I'd be thinking because it'd be shit like that people stereotype black people on that white people like too, or other people like too. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times when we stereotype the others, it'd be shit that we don't like.
That's true. That's true. Like raisins in your potato salad.
Right. Raisins in your potato salad.
We even thought of that.
Oh, no.
Green bean casserole. We don't really know. Black people don't like that shit.
Now, broccoli casserole. Yeah,
I fucks with it. I mean, broccoli casserole. You can't. That's something that black people fuck with too.
Yeah, that's not. I don't even know what you're doing with the green bean casserole. Like,
because that's the one with the mushroom soup thing, right?
They only got like the onion crunchers.
And they got the crunch onion on the top. And it's like, why the fuck do you do any of this? Yeah,
yeah. I think it is cream of mushroom.
You know what does it for me? Beef Wellington. I don't like.
I never had beef Wellington. I've seen it before, but I never had it.
It's like rare steak encased in a pot and like a
crust
and a biscuit.
Yeah.
So is it a meat patty? No,
it's like a thicker one.
It could be.
It's like a full-fledged beef patty.
Yeah.
I feel like I had it, but it was already sliced. Like it was sliced at
probably
at a buffet or something.
Yeah, I don't think that they would give you the whole thing. Like a whole.
I think some places do give you the whole portion, but they're small. They're not huge. They're
okay, it wouldn't be the whole pot roast of filet near strip or something.
I think if you go to like going to Ramsey's type.
Yeah, I was going to say because that's where I learned about it. Yep.
Yeah.
Because all his cooking shit, they always made all the challenges they always had to make.
Yeah, I heard it's hard to make, but y'all can keep making it hard to make.
Yeah, they used to fuck him up on there too. That's what I think. That's why he had them him making it because they knew
probably every season he like Beef Wellington episode.
Yeah, he made one and actually put it on the internet, and they got.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
he got Gordon Ramsay to sign off on it, so that was cool.
Yep, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
All right, Lou, you drinking on something?
I am not, but I did have something to drink this week that I wanted to share. I kept the can. This is called Dreamsicle. You guys remember the Dreamsicle?
Yeah.
I can't ever do the can right, but you know how that is with the lighting. There we go. That's good.
Looks like they had a partnership with them.
Yeah, right. And it also like on the cans here say RAR, like RAR, the brewery, but it doesn't say that anywhere on the can besides right there. So I'm kind of confused. It also says it's brewed and canned by Mortalis Brewing Company in Avon, New York.
So maybe it was a collab.
Maybe, but like I said, it doesn't give them any more credit except for for the can design, the can art.
It was like it's a collab, and they just said, we'll put your logo on there somewhere.
Yeah,
well, because I think Mortalis is more stout, and I think RAR does more because they have the out of service one with the dog on there.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe So maybe it was
Yeah, that's RAR. RAR. That's them. Okay. But yeah, so this is Dreamsicle. It's called Mixed Berries. It has it's a sour ale that was brewed with blackberry, strawberry, and cream. When I poured it in the can, it was a lavender, like a purple lavenderish color, paisley, like Easter purple, if you will. It's 7% alcohol by volume. This was freaking delicious. If you don't have a lactose intolerance, please try this. Go out and find it. It's at your local bottle shop.
So black people, that's not for you.
Nope, black people is for you. This is very sweet shit. So
black people, all of them got lactose intolerant. All of them lactose intolerant.
Nah, I don't believe in that.
You don't think so?
Well, I mean, it's a racist thing going around that white people drink whole milk, and you're supposed to be taking pictures with your whole milk, which I think is absolutely gross to drink whole milk on a regular basis.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, some people never stopped from the lunch
from childhood.
From childhood, yeah, they always had the milk with
Right.
dinner.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
I've seen people eat spaghetti and then drink milk. What?
Yeah, that's the worst thing ever. But to just be still like, hey, I need a tall glass of milk with my anything other than like cookies is crazy. Like you should have milk and cookies and milk and cereal as an adult. And milk.
What about milk and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? That's not.
Yep, that's good. That's good. That's good. But it's a handful, maybe 3 handfuls of things that you should have a glass of milk with.
Not spaghetti.
Not by itself. Not spaghetti at all. Like that marinara and cow's milk do not go together. It's not a thing.
Yeah,
but it is definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing.
I found it on Martellus' page. Yeah, it was a collab with RAR.
RAR. Okay. Yeah. So thank you for clarifying that. But yes, this was canned in 2/3/26. I like when they put those things on there. So it was fresh enough when I drunk it. And
enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 2 months. It's been 2 months, but that's pretty good for my standards.
Yeah.
But yeah, try it if you can. Shout out to Mortalis and RAR. Pass me another. It wasn't even that sugary, like sweet, for me to think like diabeticals would be in play with this. So
okay, well that's good.
Yeah, for sure. Rob, what you drinking?
Because since this is our our craft beer conference wrap up, I'm actually drinking the collab they did, the commemorative beer, I should say. It's the lager that all the brewers in PA, I don't think it was just Philadelphia. I think it was like a majority of them from PA got together and they brewed this in commemoration of the Brewers Association, affectionate by the Craft Brewers Conference. I don't know how you say that, but they kind of try to make it like it was like we the people type of thing. Because it's other brewers by the brewers for the brewers. It makes sense. It's Philadelphia, and being Philadelphia, PA, in the year 2026. Independence since 1976. Brewing since before then. I think that was supposed to be since before then. Oh, that is since, but it's a funny S. But yeah, yeah. So this is the can. It's a lager, easy drinker. I think it's like 4.7. I think everybody got together at Yards Brewing to brew this. Like I said, it's an easy drinker. There it is in my glass. It's obviously it's a straw colored lager. And I have it in my Brewers of PA pint glass. I'm almost done. It's only an 8-ounce pour, so it's an easy, quick drink. Real light, refreshing. I guess I'm supposed to.
You said 8 ounce. You said 8 ounce pour?
Oh, 12 ounce. I'm sorry, 12 ounce.
Oh, okay, I was about to say I want to see that can again.
That little can.
Yeah, that little baby. Let me see that little. You said it's 12 ounces though, right?
Yeah, it's 12 ounces. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had it there. It was. I mean, it was solid.
Yeah, I mean it's a lager. I mean, I'm a pass man because
Rob stayed low, Jimmy.
Yeah.
That's actually should become a verb. We need to trademark it.
Yeah, I'm long.
Rob out here long jamming.
And sometimes I just like to stout it up.
Yeah, stout that out.
Yo, but I gotta go back to this can, because I gotta go back to this can because it actually answered our question on the can. I just didn't read it.
Okay.
But it says that those who reside at the river, so they know all about this. So it's a milestone brew that pays homage to historic Native American tribe named to Chapatalis out. That T's probably silent, but I don't know. Chapatalis. In the 5.5 mile radius of New Orleans industrial corridor that serves the essential port of New Orleans. So, yeah, it's a Native American actual tribe and not just a person.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a whole tribe. Yeah, that's all I wanted to throw out there because we thought it was a Native American person, but it's a tribe.
Right.
And this is a refined in collaboration with Chef Mia Young, brewmaster Harold Dell, and also brewmaster John Renthrop. Is that how you say his name?
Renthrop.
I just call him John. So
yeah,
occasion,
Mr. Renthrop.
So shout, that's pretty good there.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, everybody drinking on something, or I drunk something because I was drunk something as well this week. Let's get into it in terms of the craft beer conference was in Philadelphia, PA. Is it 2 weeks now or a week and a half? 2 weeks.
It'll be 2 weeks.
Something like that.
2 weeks on Monday. On Monday.
Yeah, it was April 20th through the 22nd, 23rd.
Good times.
Good times.
A lot of people came in. We got in on Monday. Monday is always the I guess the hang around time. It's not a lot. It's like a lot of parties. The keynote speaker is there. This year's theme was Will Guidara. So basically, the theme, I guess, the whole conference was basically about hospitality with the ever shifting landscape of craft beer nowadays. Hospitality is becoming the focal point. Yeah, I mean, you always have good beer is the prerequisite, and hospitality is the thing that takes you where you need to be. So he was there. If people didn't know, he has a book called Unreasonable Hospitality, and his speech was similar to his book, where he said they just go above and beyond, look at the different touch points, and what your brewery is doing. I read the book. Well, listened to the book, I should say. And I read it. Actually, I did read it too because I was reading some of the transcript. And they had a workbook. I think they were giving out the hospitality workbook, so it's actually a user guide that breweries can use to actually implement some of the things. But he was he used to own 11 Park North or somewhere in New York, which was a 4-star restaurant, Michelin star restaurant, and I think it was number one in the world at one point. So he knows what he's talking about in terms of hospitality because it was not number one when he got there. So he did do a turnaround. And if you get a chance to listen to the book or read the book, definitely a good read on hospitality. Even if you're not in the service, you can use that in any industry you use about just finding ways to elevate your service or your position or whatever you're trying to do. So that was the keynote for the beginning on Monday.
So it just makes me think. I wonder what like a brewery took away from that. Like somebody that owns a brewery took away from that. I guess the book in his speech. But I wonder what their takeaways were and how they would implement some of his information in their brewery. Because I mean, like I guess like because when I go in a brewery, I don't necessarily think about the hospitality part unless they serve food. But because like some places the beer server is just giving you the beer and just keep it moving. They can talk to you if you ask questions, but like
But I think that's what the point of his thing is like that beer servers can't just do that anymore. Like that's not enough. Like everybody's experience has to be personalized almost.
Start Chick-fil-A in it.
Right. Even more. Like if I seen you more than one, like even as far as getting them to do a survey where you tell me what your top 3 beers are, but you're in my system. So when I see you and you scan your card, when you come back in, it pops up your beers and I can always suggest something new or things like that. It's just always it seemed to me like that's what the speaker was about, like trying to personalize and make each experience unique so it doesn't take away from what craft beer is doing, because other like drinks, ciders, and all these other things are pulling away from craft beer now. I think he was telling you this is how you keep them in the craft space by going even more far above and beyond. So our beer tenders need to know even more than just what beers are on tap today.
Right. And I think he's also wanted you to examine, because he gave examples. He was like, examine all the ways you touch the client. I'm at the customer when they come into the space. They sit down, they order a beer. So when they order the beer, like, how are they ordering it? Is it like he said, he gave an example, like something that was so simple that even in restaurants at one point people didn't give mints when they brought you the bill, but now it's like a commonplace. Like that little mint didn't cost you a lot, but it made an impression, especially back in the day. Maybe now you'd be like, oh, that's a mint, I'm gonna eat it. But when they first probably started,
they a mint,
right?
Especially because you're trying to get that. Most of them was dates. You're trying to get that little kiss at the end, and you don't want to be smelling like garlic and onions.
Right.
Yo, you know what I used to think was lit when the chocolate mint joint.
Oh, the Andes joint.
Yeah,
I get some extra. They man.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So I think that do you think in any I guess in like a restaurant or brewery, anything really, any kind of company, you think the experience is more important than the product?
No, I think the product has to be there too.
Yeah,
but
it goes
like he was saying, the good beer is like the first thing you have to have. But like just like at his restaurants, good food, they already had good food. But how could you elevate that whole experience even further? And that was with the hospitality. So that's the same thing he's saying. Like you can't have shit beer and like great service because you'd be like, it was great, but I ain't going back there.
I can't.
Chick-fil-A food nasty, but they got great service.
that's up to opinions.
Right. I mean, so it's somebody else's food though, the same thing. Somebody may think that food's delicious, and then somebody else might come in and be like, "Oh, that food nasty."
But I think, like you, like for your Chick-fil-A example, you don't like Chick-fil-A. The masses have spoken. They like Chick-fil-A. Exactly. Like so, yeah, that's a terrible example. your household has Chick-fil-A. Right? There's 80 million households that disagree.
I'm to get shit on it,
get cussed out, maybe get your food spit in, but at least it tastes good.
All right, cross those two off the list.
That's a good experience. If somebody spitting your food or like shit, say nah. Just wait.
Oh man,
watch it.
Please. I don't want that experience. I would like to. Around the time that Rob was experiencing his keynote speaker, me and Yoda had a side quest. There's a place which is called the #1 flea market in America. It's called Reading Terminal, and I had a ball. How about you, Yoda?
I did always. It's a happy place for people who like to eat.
If you like to eat, man, you can't even have enough money. Your stomach ain't big enough.
Yeah, it's definitely a happier place for people that like to eat.
What makes it? Is it #1?
Yeah, that's not me saying it. That it was some magazine article.
That's crazy though, because I swear it got to be another one that's better.
You just want it to be, but why? This is so good.
I mean, I like
really good.
And then it's right there, so I mean, I fuck with it.
But what was you asking, bro?
No, I was just curious because, like, I mean, it's almost like it is just a food farmers market, ain't it? Like
that's it. I think it's the variety. Like they don't really have two of anything.
Yeah, they have everything.
Yes, you can't not go in there and come out hungry. Like you can find anybody can find something to eat in there. Like your taste buds will be happy when you walk out.
So I only reading that because people always talk about this, and this is totally off the topic of what we were talking about. But like somebody was saying that there's a coffee shop in the riverfront. Riverfront market called Bernie's, I guess it is. And it's like I guess they have like a TikTok famous drink. But I'm like, well, that's kind of pretty much like I don't know if it has many. No, it has potential. It has the potential that it could be because it's the same concept.
It's the same concept. It's not the same.
Right. Well, I'm saying the same concept. So what if they put in more variety?
Yeah, they would have to put more variety of food, put more shops in there, have more parking, or validate parking. That's a nice plus that Reading Terminal does. Like you spend $10, they validate your parking, and parking's what, $30-$40 for a few hours.
But not for that time. Like it's like I don't know.
Well, parking at one riverfront is free unless it's full, right? And then you gotta go to.
Yeah, I don't know. The crazy part, y'all, I ain't never been to nothing at the riverfront.
Really?
I've only been there once.
So on a smaller scale, it's really nice. It's just it doesn't compare to Reading Terminal because, like you said, Yoda, like there's nothing that you can't really ask for that they don't have. Whereas the one in the riverfront in Wilmington, you're going to not find everything you want. You know what I mean? You won't be overwhelmed by all the choices.
Right. I think I went when it first opened, and I think that was it.
Mhm.
Maybe
I ain't never been in that part of the riverfront.
Yo, you should try it. You should try it. You would like
it.
it.
The seafood restaurant up there too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never been there either.
Yeah, I've never been to that seafood restaurant.
But to say that, because this is still off topic, I went to my dermatologist yesterday. They had like menus in there, and your people's is in there now too. In the riverfront one is it three countries? 3 countries? They have a spot.
3 countries is in there. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
I saw a menu. I was like, oh, stop! I remember this.
I ain't had them in a minute too. But yeah, shout out to them. They got good food. They just like to eat.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Food's never off subject, right? Either off the topic because we talk about beer, so food and beer kind of like goes together.
Goes with the flow, yeah.
I'm at the topic of the conference. That's
we washed down all that good beer with all that good food from across.
And also because sometimes like with the conferences, certain things like they have food there, but it's not something that it's not always something that everybody eats. So I do appreciate the fact that the conference center is there and they had it there and it's right next to the Red Terminal because it gave people options to go somewhere and find what they wanted to eat, something to eat. So
and Philadelphia is not just the beer city, it is a food city as well.
Yes.
So
you can more than just cheesesteaks, for sure.
Right, sure.
I didn't hear nobody talk about the cheesesteaks no more though, to be honest.
No, because it's more than just cheesesteaks. Right. Like if you live in this area, you've had enough cheesesteaks.
Right. No, if you've never been to Philly, you probably go get a cheesesteak.
Yeah, you should.
Right, because that's all you heard about all your life is Philly cheesesteak.
I really think you should. But if you're going to spend a weekend in Philly for the first time, don't get a cheesesteak every day. Get one cheesesteak and then go eat at a good restaurant.
You're gonna eat a cheesesteak. You're gonna eat a cheesesteak every day if you're not
because they want to say, "Oh, you need to go over here." Right, exactly. Yo, my mama make a cheesesteak. My mama make a cheesesteak at the bottom of her basement. She make the best cheesesteaks. Like, oh man, just go. You only need 1, maybe 2 cheesesteaks.
And then maybe 2, so you can compare one and the other.
Right. And then go on about your business with other foods, man. Don't do that to yourself.
Joe, that makes me think, though. I'm curious because all these people from out of state that was there for the CBC, I wonder how many people went and got a cheesesteak.
I think all of them.
Yeah, I mean, you had at least one.
Because if they're from out of town, they staying for a couple of days. They got one. They got one. I'm with Rob. I don't think anybody comes to Philly for the first time rather, and leaves without having one. Yeah,
probably.
What else? Well, yeah, like I was saying, on Monday, it's more about the getting into town. Actually, some people got into town on Sunday because Pink Boots actually had a beer festival, Newport. So shout out to the Pink Boots Society based in Philadelphia chapter. They had a event. There was other events as well. I think there was a lager event at I can't even think of Future Days, the brewery and Future Days. I think they had a lager event. So there was plenty of beer starting on probably Saturday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Whenever you got in, you could have found a beer. But Monday is more about people getting in, catching up. There's a few sessions at the CBC, but it's more about the keynote, and they give you a preview of the expo floor. Which people who don't know, expo floor is where they have all the new products or products that you didn't know, or you're looking to upgrade your systems, or your fruit supplier, or your insurance supplier, your canning line, like
anything that got to do with. Or your signage, everything, like
everything, yeah.
Because every time I would go on that floor and be like, "This is crazy," because it's so overwhelming, because so many things, and I'm not even a brewer, so I can imagine like somebody that owns
you
a
can't
brewery or
stop
something
like. 3 days in 3 days.
It's a lot.
It's definitely not even vendors, like in terms of like the pretzel people, they were there as well. But you also got to sample a lot of beers.
Good.
Yeah, they were.
You still got mine, by the way. Let's rate them.
No, I didn't.
Okay, thanks. Great.
I ate some of them. No, sure. No, matter. I really just unpacked a lot of that stuff today. because
Well, you was on the move too, so yeah.
Right. So some of the bags were unpacked because I had to make another move after we left CBC. But it was a good time. There was a lot of beers. There was a lot of beer collaborations. I think Abstract House Drought Season, and I think Human Robot became like the funk host. I don't know. I mean, not the default host. Default host.
Default.
The default host of because it seemed like everybody wanted to go to Human Robot, and especially the flagships place because we went I think once and it was crazy. It was too
fucking pandemonium. Like you would have thought, oh man, that was crazy. But shout out to Human Robot, and I think that says a lot for the brewery, though.
Right. Like, if I didn't love Human Robot, I would have called the fire chief. I would have
it was that bad. It definitely probably was.
These hating ass brewers out here making anonymous calls.
If I'd have owned somewhere like Attic or some shit, I'd have been like, yeah, Human Robot, they're over capacity. You need to get them out of there and send them to the Attic.
That is crazy. Somebody from Germantown called about y'all. Shout out to Attic for being a champion once again in their which style it was, but there's a lot of Pennsylvania, New Jersey breweries that won this year, but Attic is out of all of them is my favorite. So
they won the World Beer Championship. Beer Cup, they won for their Common Jar, I think, and that's one of my favorite beers. It is a Czech dark lager. So it is one of my favorite beers that they make. I haven't had a bad beer from Attic.
No, that's really hard to do, man. It's really hard to do, but they nailed it.
Yeah, so that is my favorite. I think it's their fourth or fifth medal.
So
they are award-winning brewery. So if you are in Philadelphia or you're coming into Philadelphia, make sure you add them to your list to check out.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they be on your list if they're award-winning? That's crazy if they're not.
Yeah, some people. people might not know, and then they might just know.
Well, they're not coming here for beer.
Right. Well, they might just know like the big name, like Yard is like a national distribution.
Oh yeah, that's
pretty much a national. I think national or regional. At least it's a bigger area they cover.
Yeah, I got you.
So maybe people like that. And but yeah, and then on Tuesday.
Hold on, it was Night Ridge Brewing, Attic Brewing, Wonderback, Mud Hen, Odd Bird, and Subculture Beer. Okay. That all in the area of Philadelphia, New Jersey, they won. So if y'all are in that area, go look them up and go congratulate them by buying a pint.
I feel like I had a Mud Hen, but not at their brewery. I think I had it maybe at.
I feel like at a festival.
Atlantic Beer Festival. I think. Beer Festival.
Yeah. Because I would think we were out. It was at a festival. Because we were at the AC Beer Festival 2 years ago, and I think we had last year.
It may.
I feel like we talked. I think we talked to them, but who knows? We talked to a lot of people.
Yeah, but I definitely got to check out their brewery. What else happened on Tuesday is more of the sessions and the seminars that they have. I know one of the things I saw a lot of people post about was the Saison seminar that I can't think of the man's name. But they said he really gave you a real true examination of what Saisons are and what people are doing right and what people are doing wrong. And then dispelling myths about it. So that was the one I saw a lot of people post about consistently, not even just like one person, but it was a numerous amount of people in their story. They were posting about how much they learned from that session. So if you are definitely a beer person, you own a brewery, you're a beer rep or something like that, it's definitely a good time to learn about what the industry is doing. We ran into a few people. Some people had different reasons why they were there. Like one gentleman, he wanted the social media aspect of it. Not some gentleman. Shout out to Auto March. He shout out to Dan. He was looking at the social media aspect of it and what they could do better or just improve on, even if they are doing it or not doing it. Like some of the the easier hacks and stuff like that, which is funny because I think we ran into his brother, Jimmy, who has an opposite reason of being there. So it's actually good because since they are both there, they can actually divide and conquer. I'm looking at this part, and I'm looking at the operational piece of it on how to continually enhance our brewery. And Dan is like, how can we make sure that people know when they come to Delaware or beyond, like they got to stop at Autumn March. So I see. So both of those coming together is actually dope. It was also, it's like a gentleman I think we met from, actually, no, we not think I met. We know we met. I know we met him, Murph Johnson from somebody, I can't remember the brewery name now, but it's out of St. Paul, Minnesota. I know that for sure. Black Stack? I think it is Black Stack.
I know we talked to them. I don't remember.
Stack?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's Black Stack.
Maybe. You might
I could be lying. Hold on. Let me find out. I'll find out real quick. Get right on the page. Yeah, Black Stack Brewing. Yeah, I'm right. Black Stack. Murph Johnson. He stopped by. We got to talk to him a little bit. Like he was saying, he had been there for 7 years. So a lot of people some people have been there for their first year. Some people have been there quite a few times and out. They're just for shit.
I can see people, sharing about it for real, pretty much.
But I mean, so and what else is like?
That's called networking. That's called networking.
Right. Well, yeah, definitely networking because that shits and gigs can lead to a collaboration. That you weren't thinking about. You were like, oh shit, we fuck with the same people. Let's work. What else is what else? I like so most of the workshops went that day. Obviously, there was a welcome party. I forgot on Monday, which was phenomenal. They had the Snack Time Band was the performers. Shout out to the Snack Time Band based in Philly. They did their thing. Some of the breweries were pouring. Space Cadet was pouring. Shout out to Richie from Space Cadet. Beer. Yeah, the whole team from the Brew Dat was out there helping out. What else? Some of the food was good. I wouldn't say everything was there, but but when it's a catered thing like that, it's always gonna be hit or miss.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
It was a nice touch that they had tasty cake. In Philly. So they really didn't think about a lot of things being intentional in terms of what they were realizing they were in not San Antonio. They were in Philadelphia.
Yo, but I'm surprised they didn't have cheesesteak something.
Yeah, I would have thought they would have like a cheesesteak egg roll or
actually no. They have cheesesteak egg.
They had cheesesteaks. They did.
You had to make it.
You had to make it yourself.
Yeah. Oh well, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. All right, since I don't eat cheesesteak, I guess it just didn't matter.
Yeah, but they had chicken too. They had chicken. They had cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Chicken cheesesteak.
No, I am.
They had the fried onion and everything.
Yeah,
fried onion.
But it's not. But yeah, so there was a lot of things going, and there was a lot of things that happened on the outskirts of the festival because it was in Philadelphia. Michael J. Jackson Foundation had a party for their new recipients at the Honeysuckle. One of the recipients actually is one of the fermentation people there. He was also representing what his craft is at Honeysuckle, and it was quite a few. I'm not sure how many recipients were there, but it was a decent amount.
Yeah, it was.
And it ranges from Black men, Latino, women in general, white women, I should say. I don't know if she was white, but she might be a white woman. But it ranges from
when you say white women in general, what do you mean?
No, I said women in general. That's why I said. But I was like,
women in general. You mean white women?
Because then you said white women in general.
Right. You said women in general. I mean white women.
Okay. You was great. Name different.
You gonna name different white women?
No, I'm going to say Latino women, white women.
Instead of women in general. It's like women in general. You know them white women.
White women.
And that's the thing. When I said it, I was like, well, now I got to go back and start naming them again because I said
yeah.
Y'all finna get us in trouble. We talking about what's
way too much, man. Jeez. I just wanted them to specify. That just sounded weird to me.
There's a lot of white women talking on here, boy. I can tell you that.
They got that's the 30 seconds they got.
You got Black women, Latino women, white
there you
women.
go. Yeah. Diversity and inclusion.
And you also have black men, Latino men. So rest the gamut on the
men in general.
Yeah, humans.
Yes.
But the focus of the organization is about that bringing diversity in the beer space. So that's what they focus on: men and women who are normally underrepresented in the beer community. Obviously, you stereotypical. You got the white guy with the beard,
Right.
pumping out beer. So Garrett Oliver gave a whole speech about what he could do pumping out beer.
Nah, no, stop, man. I was just thinking about the stereotype, how true it is. Like it is like a white man in a beard with a flannel and a cap.
Yeah, is that
it's
the
like,
brownie?
he's
The brownie guy?
Nah, the brownie guy don't have a hat on. They usually got some type of brewery hat. They're like, oh, that's a brewer right there. Not all of them look like that, but it is a heavy majority. Y'all change it up.
When you walk around, you definitely see a lot of
them. Yeah. When you're in the midst of 500 brewers and 250 of them look like this, you're like, oh my gosh, yeah.
Right.
So change it up, fellas.
That's true.
Get it together. Look a little out of sync.
They should start putting on suits. Just stop being white guys.
Or start putting damn. Never mind. That's hard for them to do.
And I guess that's one of the things I didn't see a lot of. I know people have been trying to move the needle, like with the foundation, but it still is heavy in white men in the space.
Very.
And just looking at the list when I was reading over some of the seminars, I didn't see anything that really touched on diversity or inclusion. I don't think I've seen anything.
That may be over, guys.
Maybe. I mean, like, because I've seen it in past years where they had
before
they had a pre thing that they had. It was actually before it actually started, but they had like these different workshops. Beforehand. So I don't know. That was one of the things that was lacking. I mean, obviously they had the Black Brewers Night at Two Locals. So there was things that were on the periphery that had diversity, but I don't think it was a main focus of. I think this year's focus was mainly on just hospitality and do what you want to do with it. But yeah, I think they should still have it. Something about diversity and inclusion, because one, like I think Gary had mentioned, that is that's a market that you are ignoring, especially as breweries continually contract. This is where you can find your niche and your edge, and focusing on a broader community or a broader base of.
I think people don't do that because they don't know how. Because I don't even know what the fuck. Like, what the fuck? I didn't do that.
I mean, somebody knew. I mean, people didn't know they liked Hennessy until they said, "Maybe you like Hennessy."
Like, yeah, but okay.
that is big brands. Like big brands just tell you, then you like, you know what? I like Bud Light. No, you don't.
But like, I don't know, man. It's like, but I
think it's got to be proactive in reaching out to people that even if they can't talk to them, I'm sure there's somebody in their community that could talk to the community that they're trying to. So they have to be forward thinking and say, hey, let me partner with somebody in my community.
Brewsing Banter Podcast.
Especially like where some of the breweries are. Most of the time they are in places where the population surrounding the brewery is not what's inside the brewery. So you'd be like, how can I reach out and pull some of the people that are in the community?
But I feel like that. I feel like, so I don't know how to put this without sounding like a dick, though. What difference does it make? So I'm only saying that is because, okay, in a situation where the brewery's in a place that is in an area full of people that don't look like the people that go into the brewery, right? These people are coming to that area to go to the brewery,
right?
And they're spending money in the brewery. So why would these breweries give a fuck if anybody else comes in here that lives in the area and we already get money?
I think it's because the
not
nature
all get money either,
right? And the nature of business is to get money. Like if I'm in a neighborhood and I'm asking people from two neighborhoods to come to my place of business to make money, why wouldn't I reach out to the people in my neighborhood? It just doesn't make any sense. Like everybody that has a business normally does that. Like you want the people that can walk to your business to come.
Right. Exactly.
Because they're in a situation where you're selling alcohol, like come on and walk. It's hard to get arrested for walking and drunkenness.
I think like how I'm looking at it is that, okay, we already doing good, right?
That's if you're doing good. You're
Right. Yeah, I'm just saying based
And
on
I think even if you're doing good, you can always, like, as a business, you want to be doing
you can
good,
always do better.
So if our budget, if our bottom line is we need to make $100,000 in 2026, and we're in May of 2026 with already $110,000. Now it needs to be like, okay, we exceeded that. What else? How can we get even more? What can we do? Like, that's where if you're comfortable where you at and you are a business, you should always be looking to expand. That's why St. Ives came out with shit. That's how Hennessy started selling. Like, when you market to other niche brands or niche communities, you have the potential to make more money that wasn't there before. Like, Hennessy is almost bankrupt without Black people. And 30 years ago, Black people wasn't drinking, maybe 40 years ago, Black people wasn't drinking Hennessy.
So what I'm saying is that, okay, like, I get what you're saying, Lou, but what if I say, okay, we're doing good, but we can still make more money. Let's just make a different type of beer. Now I'm making a different kind of beer. Now the same people that have been coming, not same type of people. Let me say type of people, not exactly the same people, but the same type of people are coming, but more are coming because now these people like this kind of beer. And so now I am getting the business, still not reaching out to the
that's not what's happening in beer in general. That's why they are contracting, because that's not happening. They're not showing up because
they're not making a sour and bringing out a whole group of people that love sours that wouldn't drink pilsners. I think it's building
something different, and see if that brings a different. Adds on to the audience.
I think it costs so much to do that. Not knowing, like, if you don't make sours and you're like, oh, I want to make a sour now, but we're a lager type of brewery, I think it's hard to make that financial decision. And because if I'm a lager brewery and I'm trying to sell sours, most of the people not coming in here to drink my sour. So how do I make money back?
I just think that these companies don't need Black people. I mean, to be honest,
I don't think they see the value. They don't see the value in it. You're right. Because if they did, they would go into the community first.
Yeah, so they're not needed
on day one.
It's not needed on day obviously.
Right. But like you said, some people may not know, because some people are just brewers. They have nothing, but they don't know nothing about marketing. They just know.
But I'm tired of that. But that's a lame excuse. If you're going to open up. But if you're a brewer, you're not a brewer. Like anybody, like even us, we want to be podcasters, but we own a business. Like, this is a business. Even though we don't like the business side of it, we like doing this more. This is part of what we do. Is the behind the scenes. It's the same with a brewer. Like, you're a brewer and all you do is brew, but you own part of that business, right? Or you're a part of that business. So if you're just the brewer and you don't own the business, fine, do whatever you want to do. But if any owner has to see the whole space and has to see the whole big picture and have that 5 and 10 and 15 year plan. And if they don't, and if the people in their community, in their neighborhood aren't within the plan, then shame on them. Like, that's it.
But I think that's the thing. That's what I think.
I think that's a fair point.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
fuck all them people say that.
Maybe this for some people. Maybe they just don't know how to communicate with their community. In one part, like you said, you're at the beginning. Like, maybe they don't know how to talk to them. So it could be both ways. You just need to learn how to. Which is why I was saying I didn't have anything specifically saying how to talk to. Go step outside your comfort zone. Well, actually, no. Hospitality is kind of that thing that is also you can point to in terms of step out your comfort zone on what you know.
They just didn't focus on women or people of color this year. But that is a diverse thing to do, is to make the experience personalized for each individual customer if you're trying to do that. So I get it. They just didn't focus on it by saying, hey, this is for the women or this is for the POCs.
Right. But all the women I've talked to that was at CBC, they had a good time. Now, I don't know if it's because of the conference or just because they were just getting into the shits. I don't know. Because there was a lot of things to get into. Met a lot of great people. There's always a lot of networking going on at the CBC.
Yeah.
It's at the conference and outside the conference. Always shout out to DC Beer and Lost Lagers and all of them down in DC area. And he made a good point. He was like saying that because I guess like Human Robot and there's a lot of people that brew in lagers. They brought a lot of Czech lagers that normally wouldn't be on the menu in around the area as well. So they brought a lot of Czech beers in the Philadelphia, if you like that style. So it was definitely, there was an intention in terms of how it was geared. The CBC was geared for Philadelphia, just in terms of how they set it up, the beer menus throughout the city, because there was a lot of beer everywhere, which should be, which should be because it is a beer conference. But
True.
But it was just good to see how many touch points there is in beer when you go to the expo. It's always amazing to do that. Like I said, I already said about the expo and the all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of things that go on in there. All right. I think my voice is telling me I need to wrap it up.
I've been texting you and said drink something, take a drink.
This motherfucker, and then beer ain't helping that.
Nah, you need some water, you need some ginger or some lemon,
tea,
some honey.
I had that last night. And I drank water earlier.
Nah, you got that dirty throat.
That dirty throat is crazy.
That out,
right? Man, that's what
Crazy word. My throat is dirty, and hey, I'm dirty throated, 30.
I might use this as my new voice. This is going on. This is gonna be a new one. But yeah, hey, baby, how you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
does it hurt?
No, it don't hurt. Yeah. Oh, how y'all doing out
The
there?
crazy thing is, as soon as you start liking it, that's when it go away.
Yeah, now you're gonna be trying to get it.
I used to be right. Yeah, right. That's what it's
all in all experience. All in all, what did you think about the experience of the conference and everything that went through it? Went with it.
This was my first CBC. I enjoyed that it was in our quote unquote home big city. So I'll give it a 7. I just wish that there was more organization to have people at specific spots. Like it just felt like everybody was everywhere. Like, and he was always like, "Oh, you're here. We're on our way. Oh, no, you're there. Oh, you're on our way." Speaking of one person in particular, but the majority.
Dude, Elliot.
I was gonna say his name will not be named on the show. But yeah, the CEO of Soul Mecca be all over the damn city and never where he's supposed to be.
He's not working.
Yeah, that's true. But he's never there. Right. He's never there for more than 10 minutes. He's always gone.
He's on a mission to grow Soul Mecca.
We on the way. He'd be like, "All right, we're here. I'm not there, guys."
He crazy.
He found like 2 bars I'd never even heard of before.
It's always a good time.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I wish. I wish that Philly is so big and so spread out and there's so much to do that it would have been more. It would have been nice if it was like everybody's going to be here. This is the event,
right? And
instead of like all the breweries are open, you know what I mean?
Well, I think somebody brought this up. The attendant, they was like, "Well, with all these people there, you can't have everybody in one location, so you have to have as many things to do." You just gotta pick what you want to do.
Yeah, and just hope for
somebody
the best.
did say that. I want to say it was Ken.
It might have been.
I think it was Ken that was like, just imagine if, because we were complaining, of course, everybody was, because they wanted to be at all these places. Yeah. But if everything from the same time frame between 6 and 8 or whatever, just using that as an example, 6 and 8, it's 5 things going on. How the fuck am I going to get the 5 things from 6 to 8 and they not close to each other? But Ken was like, just imagine if it was just that one thing from 6 to 8. Now everybody's at that one thing.
Yeah, I understand. Like you said, you had to pick the event that you wanted to go to, or pick the location you wanted to be at. And it makes sense. Like have 5 events from 6 to 8, have the next 5 events from 8 to 10, stuff like that. So you can everybody have enough patronage. But just always felt like I feel like I missed like 30 people. Yeah, like I missed out on singing and talking about 30
some people I didn't even know. I was like, "Oh,
exactly." Right? Yeah, I've seen pictures on Instagram.
Posts, I'm like,
you're like, "Whoa,
you was there?" All right, well, maybe next time. Yeah. But one thing that I could say that, I mean, as far as the conference, I like the conference. Mm-hmm. It is educational. It's interesting to see all the different things that they have that's involved in the industry that you don't think of that's involved in the industry. I like seeing all those things. But when it comes to the CBC, the only thing I don't like is that it's during a fucking week. Can you please give me a fucking at least do Thursday through the weekend or something. Because
most conferences
I
are
know.
in the week.
Because
But I don't.
working.
That's
they're working.
that,
It's
because
not a
that's
festival.
work. Yeah,
It's
I
not a
know.
festival. It's a
I'm
conference.
just saying for me.
Yeah.
They ain't listening to me.
That's just like nobody cares you don't like Chick-fil-A.
Shit.
Nobody's gonna make
I
you
know.
But because it is a business conference, and most conferences are.
Those people that was working, I'm pretty sure they were happy because they're like not at work technically.
Right. Exactly.
But
Right.
But the people that actually got to take off of work to go to
work,
these
to go to the conference.
All right, yeah, but all in all, I enjoyed the conference. Next year is in San Antonio.
The Spurs.
So that should be an interesting look. I don't know too much about San Antonio. I think we had this conversation before. We won't revisit that. But it is time for Name That White Woman.
That's me lifting a white woman.
Oh.
Can you name that white woman? First
No,
one
I
up.
don't think she would want to be lifted like that.
Whoa.
There she is. There go the clues. Decades of stage and screen and royalty. Known for playing queens, literally.
Elizabeth.
She also smashed Cuba Gooding Jr. in The Shadowboxer.
Never seen it.
Never even heard of that movie.
She didn't look like that when she smashed him, did she?
Kind of. Well, Cuba Gooding Jr. ain't old-ish, so
wasn't she in that movie Red, like with all the spies?
Yes.
She was in Red. I like Red. I still don't know who she is.
Susan Sarandon.
No.
Marlon Brando. Sorry, no. I don't know who that is.
Elizabeth.
No, her name is actually Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren. Okay, I heard of that name before.
Oh,
Queen Gosford. There you go.
I only see Red. I don't know.
Me too. Oh, I know her. I know her.
Friends.
She played in
Jennifer Aniston.
There you go.
I do know her. Yeah. I like Jennifer Aniston.
Good job, Yoda.
She played in a lot of movies I like.
With the Horrible Bosses was funny.
Yeah, Horrible Bosses. She played in Just Go With It.
Office Space. Not Office. Was it Office Space?
Of course, Friends.
Was she in Office Space?
Was that the one with the flare? Yeah, she had the flare on. She wore the flare.
Yeah, so shout out to her. I like her.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3.
Oh, that's the Yoni girl. That's the
Paltrow.
That's the Coochie egg girl. That's Coochie eggs.
2 for 3.
He gave Yoda a good crop of white woman.
All right, number 4.
What's in the box? Comedy lead and long-time running CBS sitcom, known for parodies and a popular podcast. I need another picture of her. Who is this?
Yeah, that picture though.
Scary movie.
Scary movie.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. I don't even know what house. The House Bunny. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, I know her. I know her. I don't know her name though, but I know who you're talking about.
I don't even know.
Zuku. That's like Elijah Dushku or something like that.
No, her name is Anna Faris.
Damn, nigga, you was Dushku, Anna Faris, not close.
I knew who that was though. I knew who that was. That's what the lady with Regina Hall. She was Regina Hall's best friend in Scary Movie.
Yeah, she was. Was she?
Yep.
Oh, she was in Mom. Mom was a good little sitcom. That show was funny. She was a recovering drug addict.
Oh, wait, she was I thought she was an alcoholic.
Yeah, maybe drugs, alcohol.
The mom was too, right?
Yeah, they both.
Yeah, it's dumb because I still watch the show, but I didn't realize that was her.
Me neither. I think they need a better picture. I would have got I would have got
maybe her face. You stretched her out too much. Her face.
Yeah, I think she a little chubby.
That's not stretched out right there. That's not stretched out.
I don't know. She looked a little pale. She kind of blended into the back.
Yeah, just don't look like her.
All right. Number 5.
Ooh, Blake Lively.
She played on. He's stupid. I
couldn't find it. I couldn't remember.
She definitely.
Oh, that's terrible, man.
She definitely played on Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Yoda, you know these whites.
Yo, I don't know her name. I only know her because that's my wife's favorite movie, but I don't know what her name is.
Holly.
I have no clue.
Natalie.
Rachel McAdams.
Oh, yeah, see, I would have never guessed that.
That sounds like a fake name.
But I do remember
that's
her
a real name.
Girls.
Yeah.
That sounds like an actor's name. The actress,
Like the
person in
character,
show.
huh?
Rachel McAdams.
All right, number 6.
Oh, Helen
That
Mirren.
is Sigourney Weaver.
Damn. Yo, Yoda. Lift them white women to the sky, boy. That's Sigourney. That's Sigourney. What's the other one that looked like Sigourney from back in them times? She was in the movie with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. She was a prostitute in that movie. Ain't that her? Trading Places. She was in Trading Places.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie
She do not look like Sigourney Weaver.
Listen, man. Listen, y'all have y'all opinions. I got my own.
All right, your opinion is wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm doing pretty good here, though.
You shining right now. You're like 4 for 5.
Number 7.
Oh, she played in that's the chick from Titanic. Yeah. But I don't know what her name is. She's pretty though. I like her.
Celine Dion's inspiration.
Kate Winslet.
Kate
her name is Rose, motherfucker.
That's Rose. Damn right. Rose, you should let that motherfucker live, man.
Yo, the thing is,
on that door.
Shout out to anybody whose name I don't know, but I know their character name. Because I mean, he played the character pretty good. And
yeah, you did. And that was like 30 years ago. And that's like 30 years ago. He killed that character, bro. Yo, sidebar, people was really going outside to watch that shit like every week for like 8 weeks. Yeah. People was really spending money on Titanic. That's Natalie Portman.
Oh,
yeah, I had no clue who that is.
Yeah, because she played in the Leon. That's my shit. Leon in the Star Wars. She was a baby in Leon though.
I ain't never seen Leon. I ain't never seen Black Swan, and I ain't never seen Star Wars prequels.
Yeah, I never seen Black Swan.
If you didn't notice, I was supposed to update this with their actual name, but I forgot. Where I say actress 8.
Yeah, actress number 8. I was looking on that page for the persons. I noticed.
I'm glad he's saying it out loud. That's being said out loud.
I don't know none of these white women. All right, I got one. I did get one. I got Natalie Portman.
All right, number 9.
Oh, that's
I remember she
that's
played
the Scarlet A. She was in A. And she was in
she was in
zombie movie. She was in the zombie.
Easy.
She was in she was in the movie with The Help. She was in The Help too. What is that? She was Cruella de Vil. Who is the bit?
I always thought she was like battling against what's the white girl with the blonde with the red hair too? The other one,
Kirsten Dunst.
Nah,
that's Kirsten Dunst. No, that's Emma Roberts.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. That's close.
Emma Stone. Okay.
There is Emma Roberts, but that's not her.
There is Emma. Oh man, so I got that one wrong. Then there's an actress named Emma Roberts.
Yep.
I have no idea who that woman is.
All right, number 10, the final one.
I don't know. That's a horrible picture of whoever that is.
That's
once upon a time.
That's Uma.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that.
Talia.
Her name is
Tanya. Her name Tanya.
Margot Robbie is her name.
Yeah, I would have never got that.
People be loving on that lady. They think she's beautiful. Is she that beautiful?
I mean, they think she is.
Yeah, that's what they think.
Tally up. We need to do a tally up. I won.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you know. The last time when we both lost together, was a team.
But this time, it was a team. Man. This time I was by myself because I'm
Yoda's 1-0-1.
All right. Before we go, we always like to know how people can find us on these World Wide Web, the social medias, and all that good stuff. So, Lou, how can they find you?
My name is Lou Belgium. I'm on Patreon /Brewsing Banter.
All right. And yo?
Yeah, my name is Yoda. I'm on there too.
All right. And you can find Brewsing Banter Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Brewsing Banter Podcast. And I was going to get there.
Shut up, nigga.
You can also go to www.brewsingbanter.com. You can find us there as well. You can listen to the podcast, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts. You can get merch like this right here. There you go. You see Brewsing Banter. You can buy merch like that, Brewsing Banter. You can never go to www.patreon.com/Brewsing Banter. Support the show. Join the crew. Become a member of our team. And support us so we continue to grow this show to something even more and better. So we support that with the community that we already have. So shout out to the people who have already signed up. We are on our push for 100 people, so we are still making that push. So if you have not had a chance to check us out, make sure you jump over there and lay down $5 like buying us a beer.
Yay!
If that's $5 is the minimum. That's just an easy beer. If we were at the bar, you say, "Hey, I got you a beer." There you go. Sign up for the Patreon for the $5 level to be a regular. If you want to listen, follow me. I'll stay bruising. It is right here. Bing, bing. This has been another episode of Brewsing Banter Podcast. Until next time.
Have a good week, everyone.
Yeah.